Skyrim for once. No longer hosting Twitch Presents 2. Yep, that's the thing. Thanks, Terraria, for giving me that already known information. Okay, hold on a second, I'm gonna put up my Switch and it's dock. Bought a little Mario amiibo today. It's from Super Mario Odyssey, the one with the wedding suit. It's kinda nice. Bought it for Ultimate and stuff. Got $50 now, but... Or for Ultimate, I mean, $50. So I've just got to save a little bit more. But I think it'll be worth it, because that means that I can use Link and Mario as an amiibo. For now, I'm gonna get some wood. So that way I can do some stuff that I want to do at the little area that I need to clear. So I need to buy some stuff. And done. I feel like this is gonna be really useful against the Devourer of Worlds. Don't have my net. You stay right there while I get my net. Got him. Now I've got a gold swirl to add to the collection. Here, I'm just gonna buy a lot of this powder stuff. 5% corrupt. I think I'm just gonna buy all that I can. I'm gonna need a lot. This dungeon. Link root. I don't remember that being useful, but it could be potion stuff, which I have not messed with, so it might be useful. $48 damage there, 22 there. And then the counterweight, I think, does the same amount of damage as the regular yo-yo. So, it's gonna be 21 hits, or 20 hits, somewhere around there. It's gonna be a lot of damage. I'm not zoomed in yet, but I probably will whenever I get over there. Or I might try and stay zoomed out for the Devourer fight. Get out the umbrella just to be safe. Need to go out this way. Oh, it does a lot more than one hit. It just hits. Here, I'm just gonna head down this tunnel. Should be good enough. It's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Or, I mean, kind of will be, it's not too bad. It's not gonna make this boss fight too difficult. All these altars in the middle of it. Okay, let's see. Back some. What happened to all the torches? I just need to make them float for a while. Oh, I just placed it back in the same spot. These are like this and can't get hit by the water. There's not even a reason for that stone. But yeah, that Mario amiibo is also pretty useful in Odyssey, as it gives you a limited amount of invincibility, but that game can be easy anyways. I mean, I died a couple of times, but that's just because getting used to the controls, everything. Nothing too hard. Also watched a guy beat the dungeon like person, the one that I was talking about in the last stream, so it wasn't a mod. But I'm probably not gonna beat that for a while. Unless the glitch the person did works, which is where they got stuck at a loop of infinite movement inside of the dungeon little area. So they could just sit there and just spin around and toss a boomerang in the middle or shoot arrows or whatever at the boss till it died. I'll go on top of this. Probably be better. Even need that torch though. Here, I'll zoom in for the mining part. Oh, just a little off. I've only used about 7 of the powder, so it goes a long way. I don't know if I should go get platinum armor, or if I'm just gonna go with this. Because I mean, probably could and still win. I've seen people win with less. I watched a guy the other day and he won with no armor and 100 health and just shurikens. But yeah, I think up to there might be good. Or I'll go up to that arrow thing. see where I'm going, but yes, thanks for that. Man, these guys are so annoying. Oh, he's fast. At least he doesn't split in half like the Devourer of Worlds does. Or else that wouldn't be good. I figured I'll just kill these guys. Could always use worm food to summon the boss though. Or, although I don't think that you can make it right now. Or you might be able to actually. See, I'm thinking of here in this little tunnel area where I'm gonna build the roof right up here. Be the height. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay. So yeah, I just put up a little yo-yo, so. Devourer's coming. Spawning a lot more today. He's here. So you can hear him like digging through the ground and stuff. And keep going. And this is the section done, I think. Alright, there's one more block. Probably should have done that one downwards, but it's fine. So now down to this level. Kind of leaves no block as a marker of where to stop. So this is just gonna make the boss fight a lot easier. Or I can go a little bit more to the left to get that third crystal or whatever, but I'll do that in a minute. Or after I'm done with all this. That probably won't be in a minute. Okay, so it did get all the rest of that stuff, I was about to say. Okay, how do those ones keep poking through? Are you sure that you want to do this? Ah. You decided on what Sarah was just gonna decide that it was gonna be the movement one and not the precision one. Okay. That was so close. Well, that was pretty good. So what's gonna be in the middle here is a bunch of like platforms, like what is right here, these little things. So I can go up and down them and move around and stuff during the boss fight a lot easier. Devourer's coming. I think. Could just have been them walking around. Need that rotten flesh. Whatever. Rotten chunk. Okay, okay. Did it. By the way, I was not touching the crosshair for most of that. I was just doing that on its own. Not that fast. And down here was up. So yeah, once I do this, place the platforms, that won't take as long as this will. And then starts the boss fight. Because I don't think I'll need the platinum armor. And then if I win, I get the shadow scale armor. Then as long as I split them in half and then start attacking one side or whatever, then I start getting pieces to make shadow scale armor. Which will be useful, because that's the armor that you wear to beat the wall of flesh, I think. I think that's the best armor to wear. I can't really see anything here. Okay, so nothing really there. I'm gonna go back and get some, or no, I can just make some torches. $99 and 6. There you go. I just hit it. So yeah, once this is done, I'll probably, like the boss fight and everything, I'll probably go down to the underworld and start working on a little platform. The underworld platform is not going to take as long as this, because with this I'm going to have to clear out all of this area, but with the underworld platform, it's just a straight line across the top of it. So that way all I have to do is just run and then throw the boomerang behind me. I'll probably use grenades and stuff on that too. Because I have the demolition expert, Morthal, from Skyrim. They didn't really have a lot of explosives in Skyrim. They had those little gasoline things. Like the puddles that you would randomly find, and then you just lit them on fire, and then people would walk into them and just burn for a couple of seconds while still charging at you and then just fall over. It's not the yo-yo. Stone plot. Oh, left one. Might not even extend it to the other side. I might just break that little ball first over there, and then just hit up the rest. afterwards. And I know that I don't have enough wood for this. I don't really have time for that thing just to hit me off, so 4 ice slimes down here. So I got this ball in. That's gonna be part of the arena, I guess. The other ones aren't. Thought that was Ridley the Traveling Merchant. I'm gonna say, well, it's in one game, but or now it's in another game, Smash Ultimate. Wasn't for a long time though. And it was all it's in Metroid. Although I don't know which Metroid it first appeared in. I've played Metroid 1, but I haven't beaten it. I don't know what it's supposed to do at the beginning. Last game I beat on the NES Classic was Mega Man 2. And then figured out that I liked Mega Man games, although pretty difficult. And it's not like the hardest game in the world or anything, but you can get stuck in like a loop for a couple of hours sometimes. If you're not careful on how you like save state. I was playing on a classic so I could save state or whatever. There. Purple ice? Wouldn't let me find the purple ice earlier. Never turns into like the Hallow or whatever. I wonder if it turns into rainbow ice. I think it'll be kind of cool, and then you can use that to make like a snow cone. I've never seen an ice biome in Terraria, like mobile or whatever. They added those towards the end of, I think, last year. So all the worlds that I had made didn't have an ice biome. So I had to go to another world and get ice. And then I made like little Santa thing. It was around Christmas. So the Santa NPC would spawn, so I made him like a North Pole up in the sky. But then I think the Dryad moved in once Santa had left. That was kind of weird. Oh no. Still gotta get the mushroom biome thing ready for the overworld. Because that one guy, I don't remember his name, but he's a mushroom person and he only spawns. He's an NPC that's pretty useful, but he only spawns if you make a mushroom biome on the surface and then build a house. So it needs post early game only, so I'll be able to do it when I get a drill. I remember that takes a long time, unless you just get a bunch of seeds. Like I only did one at first because I was just gonna wait. But it had been like 3 real life days and it still hadn't grown all the way to make a biome yet, so just went in with a bunch of them, started going in. It worked. Man, where are all these coming from? 100th Eater. 101. Oh, you can't just place it. say, are you sure? I just place that banner there, it makes me do more damage to you. I'm still within banner's effect up here. Oh, now I'm not. Oh, it doesn't have a lot of range. But working on this arena, I've gotten 2 banners, so that's good. I should eventually be able to place them on one side of the arena, one on each side, and then have damage all around. I wonder if it does the same thing with bosses, like if you defeat enough bosses, you'll get a boss banner. I think that'd be neat. I'm just ready to get out of early game, and I kinda want to do it today. But if I rush it too much and then die, or if I die here, it's gonna take longer than if I die rushing the final boss early game with the Wall of Flesh. Because all I have to do then is just kill a voodoo demon and get a voodoo doll. I haven't seen any yet, but they're not exactly the rarest things in the game. I remember on mobile, I got the banner for defeating like 5,000 slimes. So I wonder if I could top it on this world. I think I was playing before they even had banners, so I kept track, but it only gave me 1 banner. I defeated 3,000. Most of the time I just ignored slime, or I was just somewhere else and slimes wouldn't spawn. I had been to the top of the world, or whatever, where the harpies are, and stuff, so I know not to go there yet. Though I tried to at the end of last stream because I was pretty bored. And I also had the umbrella out when I wasn't building, just to be safe. If you fall off then, you're pretty much dead without the umbrella, unless you have the boots and then just jump right before, or I guess jetpacks. Lucky horseshoes, but I didn't have any of those. The umbrella. That Eater of Souls spawned wrong spot. Okay. It's already been 30 minutes and I'm about halfway. At least done with the mining part. So, which ones? Let me just go look at the little balls and see which ones are in and which ones aren't. So there's number 2. Number 1's all the way over there to the left. See, and then number 3 is there. So I'll have to break 1, or I mean 2 and 3, and then 1 will be the last one that I break, because that's going to be in. It's going to be in the arena. Okay, so yeah, that'll work. This isn't gonna be like a Terraria boss fight where I gotta make up a strategy and everything, so it's pretty simple. I'll probably get like 3 or 4 campfires, so that way I have regeneration all over. Like the field, or arena. I also like how the slime counter counts all slimes, not just like ice slimes and stuff. else I'd probably have an ice slime better pretty soon. Wonder what are my like accomplishments? I'll look in a second. And in another second. Accomplishments. So just basic stuff. What? How about my counterweight? Oh, there it is. Green slime. Wish if they could die of fall damage. Or at least take minor fall damage or something. I guess they're a slime, so it wouldn't really make sense. That'd be like if a cell like hit the ground or I mean if water hit the ground on the cell. It would just bounce up. Kinda like Kirby. Or Mario Odyssey. There's no way he has a skeleton. Because I mean or if he had a skeleton it'd be very deformed by the end of that game. Because he like fell down the hole in Terraria town, for example. And like you can see the damage just like go from his feet to his head, because his head or his feet kind of swelled and then it like moved up his body to his head and then it stopped for a second. And that happens every time that you fall down a certain height. Also, that's a lot of slimes. A zombie Eskimo. Might as well have one of them as well. Oh yeah, they can drop armor like the raincoat zombies. It's not good armor, but decent. One thing that I didn't get that would help early game a lot was a zombie arm. I think I'd talk about on the first episode whenever I was killing a bunch of zombies. Because I usually would get a zombie arm, but that was like the one thing I didn't get that would have been considered lucky. But a bunch of stuff that I've gotten in the series has been pretty lucky, like an enchanted boomerang, the magic mirror, that one portal thing that I saw yesterday that gave me like 5,000 gold, or not 5,000, just gave me 5. I guess 5,000 copper is what I meant to say. Ah. By the way, they all just died. Don't know if you noticed that or not. That's how powerful the yo-yo is. Oh. He's at 1 HP. A little platform up there in the left. Oh, it says demon altars. Okay. So yeah, that's a lot of the purification powder part done. All the stuff that you would need it for, at least. This is the rest of it. This little corner. That's not too bad. Even I. That's actually one off of the wall. So it's pretty close. Okay, so just a little bit more. There. Oh no, wait, it was perfect. That's kind of a waste. Eventually, I can get a pickaxe that just mines through this stuff. Or I could just defeat Wall of Flesh and then have all of it turned into Hallow. Where unicorns spawn and kill you. At least right now they'd be able to kill me pretty easily. Here, I'll get some light. At first I thought unicorns would be like a mount or something. Then I realized that they just want to kill you. There. Then ice. Let all of that water out. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ice slimes. Wait, is it ice slime banner? I had saw that it wasn't. Oh, they must have changed that. Hold on a second. There. My slime banner's working now. And then I think I could just place those on platforms, so I don't even need to have a block sticking out. Okay. So, figured out that I probably shouldn't stream that late last night. Let's say because it's pretty late already. When I'd started streaming, then I streamed for 3 hours, so I was pretty tired by the end of it. Which is why for like the last 20 minutes I just messed around and did stuff. Although, I mean it was okay. It wasn't like to the point of unwatchable, but I mean I usually don't go back and watch my stream. Like I'll go read comments and stuff on the archive channel, but and then I'll move it to the archive channel and add the description and everything. But as far as going back and watching the whole thing, I don't. Because I'm pretty sure it does affect YouTube and stuff. Unlike on Twitch where it doesn't. And this side gotta be all watery now. Like the other side. I think I'm done. After this. So just that one area over here where those are, it's gonna be the only bad part. Man, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I just didn't want to fall down. Down. There. There. Get all those enemies nearby. Let me just get on the other side. Sadly, I probably don't have enough wood to finish this, so I'll have to go get some more. But as long as I keep the barrier that I'm trying to set up, that way I know where to place the wood and kind of get an estimate of how much I'm gonna need. Okay, so that's gonna be here. And go on this ice block that I left and I couldn't see. Okay, get this out of the way. And there. Every time I hear that shaker, I think that there's gonna be a Devourer nearby. And then I'll make a door there, but for now it's just gonna be a barrier. I have 116 wood. Can I make the barrier things with those? Can. Also make ice torches. Let's see how many I can do. How many rows, I mean. I could probably just go for the maximum height jumps. Just right where that torch is. It's not even the maximum of the height, it's going up. I mean, just the maximum build is. That just is gonna make it a lot easier to remember. I can just leave that there. I mean, if I get caught in that one spot then, and then I die from it, I'll regret doing that, but doubt that'll happen. Okay, so this will probably be the last row that I can do fully. person's online now. Yeah, that's it. Hey. Oh, what's at the top? Missed the last one. Okay, hit that one though. This is gonna be a different type of wood. Raleigh. Traveling merchant has arrived. Like there should be a comma after it. Their name. Guess it's okay. How much defense am I at? 21? Yeah. I was just wondering. What does a full set of platinum armor even do though? I know that there is set bonuses in this game. Just don't know them. It's the same as gold. Be worth it. Stopwatch. Place how fast players moving. Place the name of rare creatures around you and save. What? I don't even know what that is. How much gold do I have? 84 silver. So no gold. Get some wood. I bet I have some in one of these chests. Or platforms or something. It doesn't look like it actually. Take one. Yeah, Frank, forget it. You don't like the sun. Or is he standing in the way of the chest, though? Just to be annoying a little bit. Okay. I'm just gonna go back and get the hammer before I leave. Figured I wouldn't magic mirror over there because it's just gonna destroy the roof again. Once I get a bed, it'll be worth it. Magic mirror back. I just noticed that there was ore there, but it's not worth it right now. It's not platinum, so don't need it. Probably should have just got wood whenever I was just building. It's like farm stuff for the rest of the stream. I just didn't really have anything to talk about. I still kind of don't. Well, at least I can commentate over what's happening in the game. I was too tired to do the boss fight, so I wasn't going to do that. And then I didn't have anything to do. But I got that far on the map. Which is... yeah, that's the entire map right now. I used to know more about underground than I did the surface, which is kind of weird. It's kind of like the thing with space and the oceans. We know more about space than our ocean. But Now we have LA, underground in the underworld. I guess it's hot there. It's in California. And it's also like the most depressed state, I think. Okay. Or it's in the most depressed state, it's not the most. It's in California. $307 surface. Is there anything to do with temperature in Terraria? I mean, I guess the merchant says that it's hot whenever it's sunny outside. There's not even seasons. If they added seasons, that'd be weird. Be cool though. Make it a lot more like Stardew. I've been playing on the Switch some. I haven't played it recently, but I made it to like year 2, I think, in summer. And I kind of stopped playing it, but it was good, from what I played at least. And they just added a multiplayer update to, I think, some consoles. They haven't added Switch and then PC. Oh, that guy dropped some gold. Dialogue merchant's still here, right? I don't have enough, but kinda cool. Also, I don't know why, but 3 hours later and these trees still haven't grown, except for that one. Now it's like 4 hours. That's not even counting the stream that I planted them in. It's counting the last stream and this stream, which has been going on for 53 minutes. Okay. So now I got a bunch of wood. I think that'll make 600 platforms, which might be enough. Oh yeah, that'll definitely be enough. If that was 300, alright, that was like 100 wood actually. That's about 250 platforms if I remember right. I left this little area up here. I guess I can leave it. I kinda like the roof. All the way. Snow, not wood. Oh. 726 platforms. Oh, I thought it said that I just started the boss fight. I was about to say, I don't understand. I saw the Eater of Souls and then... yeah. The only difficult thing about this boss fight is going to be deciding what to do if I get wrapped up. Because it's kind of like Solidaria. the snake game that was kind of like a ripoff of Agario. But not really, they just both ended in IO. It's kind of going to be like that. Except he has the Agario ability to split in half. I could run across that. It would work. Just want to save wood. You just skip one between. How about you can just run across? I'm blind. That actually hurt my eyes for a second. So that's the first blood moon ever on stream. Okay. Thought flashbangs were bad. The lights are off in my room. I'm staring at a screen, everything just turns bright white because the game's still glitchy, as you can tell by the minimap indicator. But now everything has a red tint. It's blood moon. The blood moon, the DLC that makes things kind of like Skyrim on Prey. Now the ice slimes move around a lot. So there are going to be lower tier enemies. Though they're at the top tier right now. Definitely have top tier for annoyance. I also don't know why they're spawning, so... It's blood moon and everything. To only tell that the Eater of Souls are spawning more often. Can't reach me in here. I know I've kind of doubled up on torches in some areas, but it's fine. I made 99. I always seem to make like a full stack on every stream. I feel like there used to be a way to just remove them without having to switch. Or that could be another game that I'm thinking of. That could just be mod of Minecraft. So now for a pretty dangerous part. But not very dangerous at all. Just gotta rush them. So yeah, I'm gonna go make sure the NPCs aren't dying, although I don't think that they are, because the monsters shouldn't be spawning nearby them. And I better get out the umbrella. That's actually just out of range. Reached an hour on the stream. Last 20 minutes felt longer than the first 30. Kind of weird. Just died. I did die. I'm probably gonna die at least. And these things spawn fast. Okay, here. zombie nearby. Or it could be a skeleton, because for some reason it makes the same noise on here. Oh, I just ran through it. Or I guess I ran through that too, but it did damage. A tripler. Oh yeah, those are like the Blood Moon version of the Demon Eyes. The Blood Zombies, Blood Moon version zombies. There's no Blood Souls, because that'd just be the Crimson. It's 12 AM, so midnight. Halfway through the night. Celestia? What did you just do? What are you, purifying the world with your purifying powers? Maybe she's just making a protective barrier in case she gets damaged. I don't know. Here's a good. Seven enemies nearby. I guess stay at the. Although sometimes I might tip, but it'll come back. Wait, what time is it now? 1 AM? How fast does time go in Terraria? Now it's 2. 2's necklace. Raises armor penetration by 5. That's good for armored enemies, but not too good right now. The lighting right now looks really good. In my opinion, it does. This game definitely has better lighting than most like block games. Although modded Minecraft light is kind of good. Or than the texture pack that's coming out eventually, I think. Thinking of that getting delayed makes me think Smash Bros might get delayed, and I hope not. They've been working on it for was how long? I mean, how long were the first Switch games in development? I'm sure Smash Bros was in development then too. It's like Mario Kart and Zelda were like launch titles of the Switch, so they had to have been worked on at least a day before. Definitely not a day. By the way, this is Golden Grasshopper. Could eat grasshoppers. In some countries they have chocolate grasshoppers and stuff. I think my mom tried one whenever she went to Africa for a trip. Like Tanzania and stuff. Or she might not have tried one, but seen one at least. It's kind of cool when you're in here, you move fast. That's what she does. Now it's daytime. It's also boss time. Oh, I saw Mercer before it gave me the announcement that he had arrived. That was a decent chest, I guess. So I've seen people defeat the Devourer without all the stuff that I have pretty handily. So, I'm gonna try. If this doesn't work, I might have to make the worm food or whatever. Might see how you do that. Accidentally clicked that. So now I'm gonna have to wait 60 seconds. Also, no campfires, so I'll fix that. How much of those planks do I have left? Order 19. I think I can reverse those back into wood and start making campfires. So, I'll do that. Oh. Accidentally made some rope coils as well. Okay. Wait, I do realize that I placed way too many campfires there. So now I just have a ridiculous amount of campfires. And the ice thing still spawned, so that's kinda weird. Now it's time for the boss. Get everything ready, pretty sure. Do not have a hammer. I left it in a chest somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now, do the boss fight. Also, mini glitched. Probably my favorite glitch in a game that I've seen on stream other than that one time. Oblivion. I don't even remember what happened, but it was great and I clipped it. And it's like the most viewed clip right now, so. If you have that, you can watch it there. But, yeah, I'm gonna go fight this guy real fast. I just gotta remember that it is possible to die here, but to try not to. Okay, so number one, a musket. Just got a gun, like that, and it's a godly musket as well, so that means it's the best type. Taboo File Thorn, magic weapon. Reams echo around you. And a chill has ran down my spine. Ball o hurt. Pretty sure. Nope, it's not a prayer. Should be though. Make a lot of sense. Yeah, you do not want to get wrapped around. All he does is prevent you with a ball of hurt. Okay, Gotta get my cursor to the other side of the screen. For some reason he's staying in the ground, which I like, but weird. No, he's not. But he's not gonna circle around me. Basically just wanna... Oh, he did circle around me. This isn't good. Don't know how I survived that. Okay, so this guy's gonna die. Oh no. Got two of them to deal with, I forgot. Okay. So this has been a pretty easy boss fight. Or will be a pretty easy boss fight, I guess. One thing I've always liked about this boss is how his head can occupy the rest of its body at the same time, like it has 700 eyes. Or however many scales there are. So that's one down. Right? Nope. Still alive. There. Oh, now there's two again, but... Okay. That was definitely... Didn't even need half of this arena. But it's still nice to have. We didn't get the banner, but we did get a mask. Oh, that mask looks creepy now. Ball of hurt. Pretty useless. I didn't use the musket at all. But, let's see, 36 range damage. Should've. That's two bosses down. 2 out of like over 30, I think. Man, I don't have enough for the boots, do I? I have enough for the pickaxe, actually. Pretty sure I was supposed to make that. The breaker's not the pure hammer. Whatever. Gotta have some somewhere. Oh, there they are. It's 20. Yeah, I was supposed to make that, but I almost... a little bit more pins-wise. Get in chest in case I want to make a new character, go do stuff, instead of just selling it to the merchant. Don't need that, so I don't need any of this stuff really. Okay. And then, okay, so finally something better than the bone pickaxe. Wait, do my musket balls not count as ammo? Oh, because there's that one seed. So where are the musket balls? Oh, there's... Okay. So now, I guess I can get stuff ready. Or I can, and then see if I can do a round 2 to get the rest of the stuff. So, if I have enough lint, the wall, and then get shadow scales. I mean... Oh, I don't know how much I need though. I bet it... I'm just gonna go over here. Or, I'll go. Yes. Wait, I could make that, actually. That works at any time. Just 8 rounds and... I saw that I had like 38 worm teeth. Right there. Reduces mana usage by 10%. That's not very good. It's a little less than average. I mean, like, usefulness-wise. Okay. I just gotta go to one of these demon altars. Wait, let me look this up actually. Okay. Well, that loading. Vile powder. I don't know why I saw the musket out. So, I'm not gonna be able to resummon them like that, so I will have to find more of those little circles. I'd found one in like a pool of water. Now I don't see it. Yeah. I should probably set stuff up for the underworld boss. Yeah, I would need vile powder, but how to get vile powder? Well, these are actually pretty full. I think I made 1,000. So I'll use all of the stone there to make a bridge in the underworld. And I'll start it next to some lava and then it'll keep going. But I can actually make some better armor than this. With the pickaxe, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm able to mine a bunch more stuff now. Okay, let's keep going here. So yeah, I definitely overestimated the Devourer of Worlds. But this boss I'm about to fight, the Wall of Flesh, it's like 2,500. Or I think it's like 25,000. 2,500 health. It has a lot. And it does a lot of damage too, which is why you just want to keep running. And it basically chases you to the edge of the world. There's also a certain direction you have to be facing, because I think it always spawns behind you. So don't drop the voodoo doll in like lava or whatever, and then try and fight the wall of flesh going the other way. It won't work. I don't have any torches, but I don't really need them. It's gonna be bright enough. All the lava and everything. Man, I keep missing. Okay, I don't know what happened. That time I missed and then hit. Uh-oh. Worm. One damage. Had to do it's 1 damage. Okay, keep going down. Worm's gonna stay with me until it dies in the lava down here. Still hear it. It's about to die. Oh, it just goes through the lava? Okay. That's neat. I mean, eventually I can do that pretty much too. Not right now. Okay, are you done? Nope. Really just kind of an inconvenience. It's not even powerful. I could probably kill him with a stick. The pick feels very slow. But it's not, it's very fast, according to stats. Yes, it's very fast speed, but it has weak knockback as well. I think the bone pickaxe had a good knockback on it. So yeah, pretty much just skip the entire platinum tier. That's good. And pretty much because I did make some of the armor. Meteorites landed. We're going. Where did it go? Did it hit my house? That's happened before. Bad thing about building above ground is you can get hit by a meteor at any time. Then if you can't fight it on the ground, it means that it hit a sky temple. Not over there. You might just have to run around and see. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Does it update on its own, I guess. Be in loaded areas for it to update. Not really a reason for me to have those stars, but I'll take them. Or you know what, actually, I'm just gonna end the stream for a minute. I gotta go use the bathroom and just take a break, but... it's back on for good now. Okay. I'm just gonna go use the restroom, take a break, and then I'll be back in stream. But I'll see you then.